Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yanthan with Evening News. The headlines: Corporate Social Responsibility and Investment Conclave to be held in Kohima from August 22nd to 24th. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to grace the conclave. Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Metha says government should ensure accurate information on policies, programs concerning the welfare of the people. Advisor for Horticulture and Border Affairs Mhathung Yanthan says, with climate change and technological input, mass production of farming with less labor should be targeted. And Department of Planning and Co-ordination invites entry of Nagaland SDG Action Award and SDG Innovation Participatory Action Research Initiative 2.0. Now the news in detail. The Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland, IDAN, will be holding the Corporate Social Responsibility (CSR) and Investment Conclave in Kohima from August 22 to 24. Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman will grace the occasion and also participate in the CSR Conclave, Investors Meet and Bankers Meet. The conclave, which was earlier scheduled to be held on July 4 and 5, was postponed due to the inability of the Union Minister to attend the same. However, with corporates, investors and bankers reaching the state government only held a precursor then. Addressing a press conference at Capital Convention Centre, Kohima today, IDAN Chief Executive Officer Damshi Jamir informed that the Union Minister has confirmed her schedule. He said Sitharaman will be staying in Nagaland throughout the conclave and try to push implementation of various CSR projects and bring in investors as the Corporate Affairs Minister. He said that more than 100 corporates and investors from different parts of the country have confirmed their participation and are expected to extend the CSR funding up to 160 crore rupees. Jamir also clarified that the IDAN is acting only as facilitator and not implementer of any project. He said that conclave is open to all the civil society organizations and non-governmental organizations of the state which have fulfilled the requirements of being registered under corporate law and has been functioning for 2 to 3 years implementing CSR projects. He said that IDAN has opened the door and the conclave will not be an end for future CSR projects, but it is only a beginning. Joint Secretary IDAN Rennie Wilfred informed that applications were received for around 400 projects from both CSR registered and non-registered bodies from across the state. Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Metha said that it is necessary for any government to ensure accurate information for any policies, programs which concerns the welfare of the people. Releasing the annual prize Bulletin 2022 and National Sample Surveys NSS 75th round reports on household social consumption, health and education, Metha said government initiatives should be backed up by factual data and scientific data. The NSS conducted by the National Statistical Office reported that 83% of ailments in rural areas and 66% in urban areas were treated at government or public hospitals. The present NSS 75th round report presented key state-level parameters on health and education in Nagaland pertaining to the period July 2017 to June 2018. According to the report, 85% of women in rural areas and 76% of women in urban areas received postnatal care, while 100% of children aged 0 to 5 years in rural areas and 99% in urban areas had received some vaccination. The NSS on household social consumption related to education also provided data on important indicators on education like level of education, attendance, incentives received by the students, and expenditure on education. NSS reported that nearly 87% of households in rural areas and 73% of households in urban areas reported availability of primary school within 1 kilometer from the house. The survey also cited that nearly 64% of male and 54% of female in the age group of 3 to 35 years were currently attending education. Advisor for Horticulture and Border Affairs, Mhathung Yanthan said, with climate change and new technological inputs, farming should not only be a means of sustenance, but mass production with less labor should be targeted. Yanthan, while inaugurating the Subdivisional Horticulture Office at Meluri today, said that the present government has been giving focus on agri and allied sector where horticulture is a major component. The program was attended by MLA Itachu, Additional Director Horticulture Y. Bongti Konyak, and President Meluri Area Public Organization, Roleto Nguri. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The Department of Planning and Co-ordination has announced the Nagaland SDG Action Award and SDG Innovation Participatory Action Research Initiative 2.0. Nagaland SDG Action Award intends to identify and facilitate the change creators for the actions which are making better Nagaland. This award seeks individuals, organizations, and institutions that inspire, empower, and connect people to drive action towards a more sustainable future through their actions. There will be 3 award categories: economic sustainability, social and community upliftment, and environmental sustainability. The department also announced the SDG Innovation Participatory Action Research Initiative 2.0 applications for the individuals, organizations, or institutions in Nagaland. The initiative is to implement innovative projects which will contribute to the achievement of SDGs at a grassroots level. The initiative aims to find innovative ways by which the government can play a role in promoting people's action. The date of application entry of both awards will be open from 19th August to 18th September. The winners will be announced through an awards ceremony to be held in Kohima. Commissioner and Secretary of Social Welfare and Administrator, Nagaland State Social Welfare Board, Martha R. Ritze, has expressed concern at the low rate of registered cases on violence against women and children in Zonobodo district. Inaugurating the Saki One-Stop Center office building at Zonobodo today, Ritze said only 20 cases were registered in the district on violence against women and children. She said if the number of registered cases is genuine, Zonobodo can be declared as one of the safest places for women and children. Ritze, however, said that if lesser cases are being filed against a bigger number of crimes committed, it could be a serious issue. She further appealed to the Deputy Commissioner Zonobodo to work with the concerned departments to get the insights of the actual scenario. Ritze further exhorted the department to work with utmost sincerity. Nagaland Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi and Chief Minister Nirmala have extended warm Hunabungi greetings to the people of Nagaland, especially to the Sangam community. Mukhi said the celebrations of Hunabungi express affection and care for one another and said the festival provides an opportunity to understand and appreciate the beauty of the underlying ancient philosophies of the community. Rio wished the festival, which is celebrated especially for children, will strengthen bonds and bring blessings of happiness and prosperity in everyone's life. Governor also extended warm greetings to the people celebrating Janmashtami, and he said Janmashtami is the celebration of the birth, life and teachings of Lord Krishna and is celebrated across the country with traditional fervor and enthusiasm. Mukhi called upon the citizens to imbibe the festival's message of love, compassion and selfless service and work together to take our great nation forward and wished all good health, happiness and prosperity. And now it's when the news, here are the main points again. Corporate Social Responsibility and Investment Conclave to be held in Kohima from August 22 to 24. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to grace the conclave. Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Metha says government should ensure accurate information on policies, programs concerning the welfare of the people. Advisor for Horticulture and Border Affairs, Mhathung Yanthan, says with climate change and technological input, mass production of farming with less labor should be targeted. And Department of Planning and Co-ordination invites entry of Nagaland SDG Action Award and SDG Innovation Participatory Action Research Initiative 2.0. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.